Yeah.
Interesting question. So as a dude, where are your favorite places to shop for athletic wear? Like, are you mostly Lululemon or are you doing like 10,000,
Um,
anything like that?
no, I'm very frugal when it comes to clothes. I personally don't, shop all that much. But I buy a lot of stuff from Target. Like
Really?
I
Okay.
buy a lot. Yeah, I buy a lot of my. I mean, this T-shirt I'm wearing, like, I buy it from Target. They're like $5. I bought some nice like shorts, some athletic shorts, athleisure shorts from Target for like $20.
I
Like
love that.
they have good stuff. Yeah, and I mean, the thing is with you're gonna get what you pay for. But actually, I feel like Target has some really good quality clothes. Like, I don't have any issues with like them breaking down or anything like that. And they're all super comfortable, and then they don't cost a whole lot. So, I think if you're changing sizes quite often and you do need to change your wardrobe, look into some, lower cost options. I mean, if you're having to buy a high volume of clothes, it's probably going to be more economical to look into some lower cost options. But if you're not needing to buy a whole lot of clothes, you might want to look in the opposite and look for more quality, because, those clothes are typically going to last longer. But yeah, I mean, I do my shopping at Target. I used to be such,
Target.
yeah, I used to be, man, I used to be so like, oh, I gotta have name brand, gotta wear all this like stuff. And like when I became an adult and had to start paying my own bills, that's when things changed.
So
So,
it's interesting because my dad is actually the same way. It's like if I'm gonna buy something, and I think it just comes back to like I hate being disappointed, or I hate like wasting time. Like in general, I hate wasting time. I hate wasting energy. So if I'm going to take the time to purchase something, I would rather have like one pair of jeans that I just like slam dunk, feel like a 12 in, fit me really well.
mhm.
Versus and I don't know also if it's just like anatomy because it's like short torso, really long legs. Again, it's like up until the last few years, like didn't have any boobs whatsoever, like double negative A cup. And so I've always just struggled so hard fitting in clothes. Like even as a kid, like God bless it. Like I literally used to have to get like my gymnastics leotards tailored because I would be like, well, need them this long, but then the crotch would like be too big. So you'd have to like sew it. Like as a kid, I never fit in clothes either. So it's like, I'm definitely just like, if I find something that fits my body and it's awesome, like I'm down to invest in it. And I would rather have one
Mhm.
thing. I was just literally thinking about when we moved from Newport down to San Diego, I was talking about how in college, I would ball in a budget. And so I think I found Lululemon in 2012. Previously, I was always wearing brands like Nike or like Under Armour and stuff like that. And so there was like a Lululemon warehouse sale. And so I think I had like been to Seattle, visit my sister-in-law, excuse me, saw a bunch of clothes and I was like, yo, these are dope, but like, I don't have this price tag. Like, what is this? Right. And so that's how I used to basically navigate it in college is that I would have essentially like a capsule wardrobe where it'd be like, hey, I go to the gym 5 or 6 days a week. So I have like 5 to 6 sports bras. I have, like 2 to 3 pairs of leggings. I have a couple pairs of shorts. Like at the time I lived in Illinois, which means it's humid and it's hotter than like Satan's ball sack. So, it's like need a little medley there of like, well, it's going to be -40 in the winter, but also, it gets hot here. And so I had such a tiny wardrobe where it was like exactly what I needed. But so the catch was if I wanted to buy something new, well, I had to resell it. And I was going to
Mm.
also be, like I basically lived on like Poshmark, Mercari, they're like Facebook groups when it comes to Lululemon. I know there's ones present day for like Noble Project, Born Primitive,
Yeah, I
Fleo,
think a lot of
like,
the athletic brands have resale groups
mhm.
on Facebook.
And
Yeah.
like it can take a while to like find your size or find the color that you're looking. But like that was basically my system was, it was like, yo, I can't afford to like buy a new sports bra, or, oh, I really want this new thing that came out, but like I'm not buying it full price. And so that's what I would do is I would like live in these Facebook groups and I would like sell one thing and then be like, okay, now we got the funds. Now we can buy the new thing. And I mean, I did that literally through college. And then, of course, now it's like, definitely because I, normally live at the gym and I love being, again, it's like, even when I got into jobs, it was like, if I can't wear athleisure, like it ain't the job for me. Right. So it's like, definitely, but yeah, I'm pretty loyal to Lululemon because I think too, the thing I see a lot with leggings, and I think this is also where it's like harder being a female, is it's like, if you have cheaper leggings, sometimes they can make your body look unflattering in ways that if you're just wearing nicer fabrics or nicer brands, you don't have those same problems. So like the example that's coming to mind is it's like, let's say you're wearing leggings that are a brighter color. Well, you might see cellulite, you might see little lumps or bumps or rolls, but then, you do, if you switch to a nicer brand, the fabric just fits differently, sits differently, stuff like that. So that's like one thing. Or even like, man, you think about like sitting down at the bottom of a squat. You want to know if your leggings are translucent at the bottom. Like you want to know if you've given the world a show, right? So it's like, I feel like that's like a jungle that dudes don't have to navigate. Is it's like, we got to make sure like our stuff's not see-through when we're squatting, when we're bending over. Cause man, like whether it's at a CrossFit gym, whether it's at, yoga, like God bless. Like, and again, how would you know? Cause it's not like you can like bend over and look at your butt or something, right? So
that's where you get the store associate, the sales associate to help you out there. Like get down to the bottom of the squat and be like, can you see my underwear in here?
Yo, can you, am I giving you a show right now? Yeah. So it's, I envy dudes 1000% because I feel like y'all's sizing is way more consistent. I feel like y'all don't have to deal with so many things that, ladies, it's like, it's fascinating. Even we just did an apparel shoot. And so our friend Carissa, was basically the other model. And it's fascinating because it's like we would be wearing the same size on some stuff and it would look completely different. Like she's slightly taller than me and stuff like that. But it's like, it's just so fascinating how depending on if you have like short torso, long torso, do you have curves? Like I'm built like SpongeBob SquarePants. Like I have no hips, I have no curves. Same thing, do you have long legs? Do you have short legs? It's like, I can't imagine being like, oh, I make like sports bras. Oh, I make like, like shorts or anything because even with Carissa or even, like Laura Savino, it's like they will wear the Lululemon like 4-inch leggings or not leggings, 4-inch like shorts. And they look like parachutes on me. Like it is almost cartoon how bad they look. And I'm like, no, I need like that 2.5-inch seam, right? So if I wish I need somebody to basically make high-waisted shorts that are then 2.5-inch seam. Like that's, if I can manifest that, that is what I need in life. Noble does it in like their neon shorts. And I'm like, okay, I can't be a highlighter every day. Like, can we have some blacks or greens or neutrals?